Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here, and once again it is time for my client Doug's vlog, and we started the week off with a bench press. It's a normal classic bench press. He did 335 and called it a day for the training max. Afterwards, we did pause benching. I've had Doug doing a lot of floor pressing, but we're now at a point where I really want to work on bringing his pecs up because when I watch his bench press, what is it that we see? His pecs do seem to be limiting his bench. They're his weak link. So for assistance work, we're just going to do some pause benching. We're going to do relatively shallow angle pause incline benching, and we're going to continue to work on this area. All right, we're going to continue to work on this area. Because a lot of his stronger points right now tend to be things like his triceps, delts, his lats. He's crazy strong on pull-ups. Now, granted, he's at a lighter body weight, so it seems crazy to me, at my body weight, because he's in the 170s, competes in the 181. But the guy can crank out 15 to 17 pull-ups over multiple sets, back to back to back. So we still continue to do those, of course. But we also have JM presses in here, and I have his volume at the moment relatively high on everything. I'm almost at a point where I wonder if I shouldn't reduce his volume, but he seems to be recovering fine. We're in a good place with everything. Strength is going up on the squats and the deadlifts, so I'm going to continue to keep all the volume where it is. But I do want to point out his overall volume is pretty high because we have 2 supplemental presses on max effort day. Right, he's got rows, tricep work, and then we do pull-ups on his lower body days. All right, squatting went really well this week. I forgot what he hit, but it was up in the 400s. It wasn't a reel that I put up for you guys, and reels and shorts on all my social media, so you did see it earlier this week. But if I recall, it was better than what he did in his meet. So we're hitting PRs there on lower body stuff. For assistance work, we're doing Romanian deadlifts. And again, I've kind of taken his good mornings out because I think for him right now, posterior chain is a higher priority. It's a higher priority than getting the extra benefits of the back extension with the good morning. So we've rotated those in for just a little while. Plus, I want to make sure he's getting that really deep stretch that I want to see there. And a lot of times when I have to choose between barbells, I feel like some of the other bars can give a better stretch over the safety bar, but I also don't want to beat his shoulders up on a straight bar, trying to hit the hamstrings harder. So in that case, it's just simply easier to use a Romanian deadlift. It's easier on the shoulders. Again, wanting to keep his shoulder health on point because we do a lot of work for all of that. All right, then after that, of course, he does split squats with a safety squat bar. Pull-ups, we do pull-ups on his lower day also, and then we do reverse hyperextensions. And of course, the reverse hypers will always have to be fairly light for him because he's on that scout hyper. I've had a lot of people ask me about those. And I'm surprised. I can tell they don't watch my client vlogs if they're like, do you know anyone who's tried this scout hyper? I'm like, yeah, I've got multiple clients who do them in their vlogs over the last year. Doug being one of them. So Doug's got the scout hyper, and it does limit the amount of weight we can load on it because you have to stay super strict to keep it from rocking, but we still get the benefits. There's still benefits to us using it. And given that we're doing RDLs and then this, his posterior chain is getting plenty of work. All right, dynamic effort bench press day. It's pretty normal, pretty straightforward. 9 triples, rotating grips for speed. Then I've got him doing incline bench after. And I'm making him focus on pausing a little more now. He's done all this stuff touch and go. And as I've told him, he's heard it in the vlogs. He's like, I knew you were going to put that on my sheets. I put paused in big letters under all of his flat bench rep work and his incline bench rep work. Because again, this is what we need to bring up his chest, right? And to get him faster out of the bottom of his bench. All right, we do JM presses. Again, one of the really great tricep exercises that we can do. It is hard on the elbows, so I don't always keep it in for a lot of my lifters for really long periods of time. It really depends on the lifter and how healthy their elbow tendons are. But at the moment, I've got him doing these. And if they become a problem, we rotate other movements in. If I want to keep working someone's triceps, if their elbows are hurting, I may do a phase of just band press downs. I've been known to do that at times. Or if they repeatedly have some issues with JM presses, we'll just go to normal laying extensions, where we go behind the head. We can do that with a barbell or with dumbbells. So again, you use different tools depending upon where a person is and what's going on with their body and their training. All right, then he does dumbbell rows, lateral raises, and we always finish off for him with one set of band press downs just to keep those tendons healthy, because we are doing the JM presses. That is a combination I like to pair together for people, is to have them do at least one set of band press downs at the end. And of course, we do lateral raises as his vanity exercise. Right? We do them as his vanity exercise. We could debate how much they add to a bench press, but they do make your shoulders bigger. All right. Then we get over to finish the week up with dynamic effort lower, and we do safety bar box squats. We do force for speed. We do, of course, speed pulls. All right, and there he is getting on his box. The camera angles have not been particularly good this week, so we can't see the box and other stuff, but that's okay. So we do those. We do conventional speed pulls. Because again, sumo has been a problem for him, right? And then we do our supplemental work, which is pull-ups, and this time he's added weight, because now he's at a point where I'm like, look, you're hitting 15 to 17 reps across multiple sets where reps are getting too high. Let's add some weight. So now he's just holding like a 25-pound dumbbell between his knees, and he's still able to crank out sets of 10. So we're in a good place there. We're in a very good place. Then we do our split squats, and we finish up with reverse hyperextensions. All right, guys, but that's really all I have to say on that today. I hope it's been informative, and I'll talk to you guys next time.